The original HTC One has been probably the best smartphone of 2013. At the end of 2013, is it still worth buying? I'm Joe from the Nerd Earth, and this is HTC One M7 Revisited. So when you first take this phone in the hand, there are two things you're gonna notice right away: its size and its build quality. The HTC One is 5.4 inches tall and 2.7 inches wide, making it the perfect one-handed device for almost any hand. At the same time, its rounded edges make it even more comfortable to hold than, say, an Xperia or an iPhone. And speaking of the iPhone, this device has been said to be the Android iPhone, and that's because of the build quality we mentioned before. The HTC One is made of this full metal body with zero-gap construction that really makes it feel like a premium phone, and that's something I loved since the first time I grabbed it, and still excites me. Speaking of hardware, let's take a tour. On the back, the phone offers the 4 ultra-pixel camera with LED flash, a small microphone for noise reduction, the HTC logo and the Beats Audio logo. The SIM card tray is on the left hand side, while the volume rocker is on the right hand side. On the top you'll find the power button and the audio jack, while on the bottom you'll have the standard micro USB port and the main microphone. On the front you'll have the 2 megapixels camera and these two awesome stereo speakers. Let's talk about those. The speakers on this smartphone are massive. Well, not that massive. However, sound quality is amazing. Almost any smartphone after the HTC One has been told to have good audio, but not quite as the HTC One's. I still don't understand why doesn't every smartphone have a pair of front-facing speakers like these. Paired with probably the best audio you'll find in any smartphone, made exception for the HTC One M8, you'll have the Full HD 1080p LCD panel and the insane pixel density of 468 pixels per inch, still one of the highest densities in any smartphone. I don't know what to say about that display, it's simply astonishing. Great colors, great viewing angles, really bright, everything looks crisp and sharp. I could never complain about it. Overall, this phone will provide you with one of the best media consumption experiences you can get on any smartphone. Where the hardware stumbles is the camera. HTC took a risk with this camera, using what they call an ultra-pixel sensor. To make it short, there are fewer pixels, but each one is bigger so it can capture more light. On one hand, this is supposed to help with low light performance, and it does, but that's at the expense of detail and overall quality. You'll sure be able to get the one perfect shot every once in a while, but don't buy this phone if you plan to share your photos anywhere else than social networks. However, the camera software itself is really good, and you'll have some fun with the Zoe shots, the slow motion videos, and the lots of effect present in the viewfinder. Actually, almost everything about HTC's own software is pretty good. I am quite a stock Android guy, but if I had to pick one skin, Sense would be it. The browser is pretty fast, the keyboard is good looking and also fast, the gallery is quite customizable and overall well organized, and you can't complain about all the others like messaging or calendar. Also, it is quite easy on the eyes and it's serious and elegant if compared to Samsung's TouchWiz or LG's UI. The lightweight skin does also help in making this phone incredibly fast. Everyday performance is a dream, and even after 1 year and many updates, lag is still an extremely rare occurrence. The HTC One is powered by a Snapdragon 600 supported by 2 GB of RAM, so you can expect to entrust it for another couple of years, no doubt. Even with such performances, battery life is still quite good. On an average day, it lasts 3.5 hours on a single charge, from 6 AM in the morning to 11 PM. Not the longest battery life ever, but still acceptable. Something I don't like about this phone performances is that it tends to get too hot when using intensive graphic games, especially during the summer. A case makes it easier on the hands, but it's not going to cool it down anyway. As closing notes, I'd like to highlight that this phone does have LTE and NFC connectivity, and also that HTC guaranteed to update it to Lollipop within 90 days, so the time for this sweet new software is getting closer. That was it for today, thank you for watching, Let us know in the comments if you liked this video and feel free to ask for new ones. I'm Joe from the Nerd Herd, and I'll see you next time.